All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to the death of Tekken. They killed my baby Tekken. They killed my love for the game so fast. I have no hope for balancing. I wanted to defend this game. Season 1, it wasn't really, I mean, it wasn't that bad a first step, but then season 2 has truly made this game what I didn't want it to become. Like, I thought they could slowly balance it and keep it in this 7.5 Tekken where you could still use fundies, but you could also just run over people with heat. And some people are carried by heat, some people use fundies, whatever you want to really say. You could still be expression, character expression. Some identities kind of died, but they still existed a little bit. So, and after seeing the changes for Jin, I was like, okay, sure, but like I want then transition mixes not to exist, because in Tekken 7 they didn't exist. I mean, you could mix, but there's no real low. You could just change your timing and maybe mix in Hell Sweep after doing a Zen cancel, which was fun. Maybe if they add maybe if they added Zen canceling, a proper Zen cancel, I maybe would give this game another chance. But after playing a few games against the same Jack, I think it was 2 games against the Jack player. I think I played like maybe 5 games total of the season, and I raged off. Like, I could not believe what I was witnessing. Not only is a lot of my knowledge out the window because people are just going to spam these new moves, which you could argue, oh, but you could just learn the frames and stuff. But they added so much stuff and so many changes. I thought they were gonna. I think they were gonna add one move like per character. A new move maybe, and then another change to like balance the rest of the character. But they just really did so much. They did too much. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people are still playing this. Like I said, I was one of the, well, I don't know if I've said it this video, I was one of the biggest defenders of this game, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm witnessing. I'm looking at like Guilty Gear, or I don't know what type of game this is, but it's not Tekken. Tekken died. Ever since this April Fool's patch, which is not an April Fool's patch, but it might as well be. It's just making a fool out of every veteran player. I don't consider myself a veteran since I've only played 7, but this game is not Tekken. It's not Tekken. It's completely just 180'd. And I guess the people who left early are looking at the people that stayed and hope the game got better and just calling them fools. But I don't think they're fools. Obviously it's me, other people that give it a chance. They just want the game to be good because they love Tekken. I love Tekken. Tekken's a great game. Like I said, no other game will probably replace it for me fighting game wise, and I probably will, unless they truly balance this game out with reverting all the changes, maybe keeping all the new moves but really balancing everything, which I have no faith in them. Their only good update was the one update where throws were homing, and then they made them non-homing, which they should have never made it into the real game in the first place, and it took forever for it to actually come out. And now they just made King broken, actually gave him homing heat throws. I don't know what they're doing, but the game would, I've been a fan of heat, I guess, because people are like, oh no, heat, it's not it doesn't feel like Tekken. I mean, you could still argue that, but now they double down. They made your character so strong even without heat, and you still have heat. I don't know. It just feels like many people I've seen say there's no weaknesses in the characters anymore. There's just a lot of BS that you could just get ran over with. Don't get me wrong, knowledge hooks existed, but they wouldn't just completely carry you to the point where it's unplayable. But it feels like a lot of the new changes and new stance options using heat burst, heat smashing stances, it just really, I don't know, it just nullifies a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I try to bear with it. I like I said, if I maybe I love Tekken to the point I could care about it so much that I would give it another chance. But no, the balancing, it's so doomed. It's so doomed. They killed my Jin poking, and they made him accessible. So it feels like Tekken 7 Jin, but don't get me wrong, Tekken 7 Jin was strong, but he was execution heavy, and his poking was pretty bad. His Oki sucked, but you could still outplay the opponent. This game, everyone is just on steroids. Like, every character is so strong. Not saying Jin is weak or anything. He's very strong. I don't know. Every character is doing Akuma level of damage. The Oki is so unforgivable. The combos, the damage, the setups, just everything exists, and they're just doubling down on getting one shot off, guessing wrong, and getting counter hit. I don't know. It doesn't feel like Tekken. I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself, even though I do a lot in my previous videos. But let's talk about the future of this channel. Like I said, if they don't completely revert this patch and truly balance the game, which I have zero faith in the balancing of this game anymore. But if that were to happen, sure, I'll come back. But for now, the game's still downloaded because I thought it was an April Fool's patch. It's not. It's a real thing. It's not a dream. Tekken's dead. A lot of players have left. A lot of players have review bombed. If you guys like the game, don't review bomb it. If you guys don't like the direction, I would hopefully express yourself. Maybe it'll make a difference. I don't think it will. The developers have too much of an ego. Like, if you speak bad about them, get blocked on Twitter or whatnot. But yeah, the game has no hope. I think the streamers are gonna stay because yeah, they're gonna keep on streaming the game. But I'm gone. I'm sorry, guys. And then a couple friends that are still playing, but by a couple I mean probably one. Yeah, I don't know. I'll still try a little bit of fighting games, but this is still like a Tekken channel, so it kind of is weird to maybe upload other stuff, but we'll see. Either A, I just stop posting on this channel and wait until Tekken gets better, which is probably never, or B, I could just make this channel semi variety, but I don't know if anyone wants to see that. I don't know. I'm just so sad. I'm too sad to really talk about this. I think, like, I don't know. It's just like Tekken's one of my favorite games of all time, and Tekken 7. You know, I met so many cool people, had so many cool experiences, and I like it's so insane how cool Tekken is. The idea of Tekken, just I love every aspect of it. In Tekken 7, it was so good. Tekken 8, it moved a bit more away from Tekken 7, but it still existed. Like, it still felt like Tekken. This game doesn't feel like Tekken. It doesn't. And I don't know if it will feel like Tekken. I don't know if Tekken 9, like, I know Tekken 9 is a bit crazy. It'll probably come out in a few years, like 3 or 4 years. I don't know. But we'll see. I probably won't make variety. This channel will probably die. After this video. I don't think I'm gonna edit or anything. Oh, before I end up this video, which this is obviously not scripted, if you guys watched me before. I wanna pull up my review of this. I was one of the biggest defenders of this game. Season 2 has not only ruined the franchise, but I'm afraid this game will never feel the same again. Unless it's an April Fool's joke, which isn't funny, by the way. The damage cannot be undone. Yeah, I don't know. I had so much fun in this game. And I bet if, I don't know, somehow there was a vote, like if every Tekken player could vote, Season 2 or Season 1 would have been won by so much. Literally, if they left the game exactly like Season 1, maybe a couple little balances, Maybe the new move, sure, but just the balancing, I feel like it could have been okay, but it's not okay. And my Tekken is dead. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I've been enjoying First Berserker Kazan. Pretty cool game. I'll probably just finish a lot of games that I haven't played because my Tekken is gone. It's like I already know I've said it a million times, but it's gone, and I just don't want to believe it's gone. That's why I'm probably saying it so much, but it's gone. It's really gone, and I'm so disappointed. But at least I have more games. At least I made friends, and at least I have the memory still. But if you guys enjoyed my yaps and the content that I have, you know, it'll still be up. Obviously, I won't delete anything. You know, if you guys want to watch the older videos, I don't know. But this game, I don't think the videos are gonna help much unless you really know how to understand stance, offense, plus fundies. But fundies are just that. I mean, fundies probably exist for other characters, but I don't know. It just feels very off for Jin. Jin just feels like you want to get Zen mix-ups, but I don't know. Yeah, let me just stop yapping. But no, I guess the dooming was right. I didn't want to doom with everybody else, but I maybe should. I don't want to doom. I don't want to be negative. I want to hope for positivity, because maybe, you know, hope is good. Sad thoughts are not gonna help anything. But yeah, I'm accepting that it's dead. So goodbye Tekken 8, goodbye YouTube for now. Unless maybe this video gets comments. I don't know. I doubt it. But yeah. See you guys.